Located at 200 North College Street in Cordell is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Larry and Kimberly Eshitai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel are proud to be Blue Devil boosters. They're proud to sponsor the broadcasts on the radio, and they encourage all of you to attend every game you can and support these fine young people. When you need them, Larry and Kimberly will be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They take care of all the details. A family serving families. Proud to be a part of Cordell and Sentinel. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
One day, they're plain grown up. The next day, they are one. As time goes by, the cost of college continues to rise. You know that college is important, but that expense may seem out of reach. We can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Phil Cleaver. Let's work together on strategies to help you tackle growing college expenses. Stop by our office in Cordell for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell. Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Up there. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cordell Blue Devil basketball. We're at the Burns Flat Deal City tournament right here, getting ready for the inductions for the players. This will feature the Thomas Terriers and your Cordell Blue Devils. Big matchup right here. This is a consolation side of the bracket right here. Cordell yesterday played. Let's see. Cordell yesterday played Lokiva Sickles, and Lokiva Sickles won 67-42. And Thomas played OCA, and OCA, that was a close ball game until late in the game. And then OCA won that one 79-52. So we had good ball games yesterday, and this will be the first matchup for the Thomas Terriers and the Cordell Blue Devils. So the winner of this game will play tomorrow at 2:15 on the consolation side of the bracket and join the Lady Blue Devils. They won their ball game today, so they'll be playing consolation game at 1 o'clock. So starting off for the Thomas Terriers, coached by Elijah Zosky, number 24, Jackson Mannering, number 25, Aiden Kelly, number 30, Noah Rainwater, number 33, Caleb Rainwater, and number 50, Camden Billy. For your Cordell Blue Devils, coached by Brandon Gallagher and David Garman, number 3, Gage Keister, number 11, Brady Reimer, number 12, Carson Nickel, number 14, Bodie Gallagher, and number 30, Raiden Kinney. For the Cordell Blue Devils and the Thomas Terriers, elimination day on semifinal Friday. Carson Nickel, nope, looks like Bodie Gallagher will be jumping against number one of the Rainwaters, I think. I can't tell. I see 30, probably Noah Rainwater, as they get ready to jump center. It's controlled the backcourt to Brady Reimer. He gets it. The Cordell's on offense on the west end of the floor. Ball comes out high to the Cordell Blue Devils, and it goes into the backcourt as it goes over and back right here. The pass was wide left. Good hustle trying to get there, but when you touch it in the backcourt, it's backcourt on you, and turnover for the Blue Devils. Gives the ball to the Thomas Terriers out here to Noah Rainwater. Back to the top of the key to Noah. Left side over to number 24 is Mannering. Baseline left comes out. Pass comes out to the Cordell bench and bleachers. Oh, it must have been deflected by Cordell. It was thrown by Camden Billy, and so it was deflected there. It goes out to Cordell to Caleb Rainwater. Down on the right corner to Aiden Kelly. Down on the near side, back out to number 24 is Mannering. Stolen away by the Cordell Blue Devils. Bodie Gallagher comes up with that one. And for the Cordell Blue Devils, it'll be possession number 2 right here. Brady Reimer goes right side into Bodie Gallagher. He looks left and comes back right. Then the ball slips out of his hands. He dives for it and saves it to the Thomas bench. So it's turnover for the Cordell Blue Devils on their first 2 possessions. And we've played almost a minute into this first period of play. No score in the contest. Pass into number 50, down low to Aiden Kelly. Puts up a shot right here, and Carson Nickel was there for the block. Well, he might have made the foul right here, so they're going to give that foul to Gage Keister on the other side right here. So Gage Keister draws his first foul, and Aiden Kelly, who has Cordell ties, I see Grandpa Joe sitting up there, gets ready for his first free shot. He should make this one, and he does. Aiden Kelly gives the first point of the ball game to the Thomas Terriers, and it's a 1-0 lead for Thomas with 7:02 left in the first period. He hits 2 of 2 from the charity stripe, and so it's a 2-0 lead for Thomas over the Cordell Blue Devils here in the first period of play. Brady Reimer drives left side, clears it out to Raiden Keeney. Raiden gets back to Gage Keister, back out to Bodie, back to Brady. Brady drives in, layup straight down the middle. Charge called on Brady Reimer as he goes down the middle. He runs over Aiden Kelly. Aiden went down, as did Brady. So it's a 1 foul for Cordell, 2 fouls for Cordell, and no fouls. Yeah, there was another foul a while ago. I remember that one. Okay, so it will be 2-0. Thomas on top of Cordell here in this Elimination Friday ball game. Right side, number 30, Noah Rainwater drops a 3 in there. That's why his Rainwater dropped that in there. It's pretty high, and it arced real high through the clouds, dropped in there for a big 3. It's a 5-0 lead for the Thomas Terriers over the Cordell Blue Devils. Bodie Gallagher puts up a 3 from above the arc right here from about 22 feet. Off the iron, no good, down the deal. And the pass was going to go down to Aiden Kelly. It's deflected by Carson Nickel. It's out of bounds on Cordell on the east end of the floor. It'll be Thomas ball from that point. 5-0's the lead for Thomas right here. And being inbound by Noah Rainwater, comes into the other Rainwater off the back iron right here. Brady Reimer hustles through that one. Can you go around?
Yes, I can go around.
Okay. And so the other way, Caleb Rainwater had that one. It's out of bounds off of the Thomas Terriers, and it'll be Cordell ball down to Carson Nickel on the left side to Gage Keister, top of the key. Gage at the free throw line, clears it back out to Brady Reimer. Reimer takes it to the top of the key, back to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie comes to the top, out to Gage Keister. 3 ball, in and out, draws iron, no good. Rebounded by Aiden Kelly for the Thomas Terriers. We go back the other end to Caleb Rainwater. Caleb goes down the near side. Shot is put up by Thomas. Timeout's called by Cordell. We'll take a 30-second timeout and join them. You're listening to Blue Devil basketball right here on Fox Radio.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
As we come back to the Burnslett-Deal City tournament, the Thomas Terriers jump off to a 7-0 lead right here, and Coach Gallagher calls a quick timeout and said, guys, you got to get this lined out and go the right direction right here. It will be Cordell ball as they'll inbound on the east end, headed to the west end, as Thomas leads 7-0 here in the early going right here. Inbound to Brady Reimer. He'll come up. Defense will pick him up at half court. Comes to the right side to Raiden Kinney. Raiden back out to Brady Reimer. He'll go left side to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie looks to Gage Keister, top of the key, right side off the rim, no good. Comes out to Aiden Kelly for the Thomas Terriers, clears it out to Caleb Rainwater. Caleb goes down the left side, pass into Carson Nickel. A bullet pass right there, and Carson handled that one real well. So we go back to the Cordell Blue Devils as Brady Reimer starts to drive, comes down, lob pass down the court. The number 24 is Aiden Kelly. That wasn't Aiden. That was 24 is Mannering. Shot from the far side for the Cordell Blue Devils. Aiden Kelly gets the rebound for the Thomas Terriers. A block by Brady Reimer. He goes right side layup off the rim, no good. He's fouled in the act of shooting. Pretty fast action right here, and it'll be a shooting foul for the Cordell Blue Devils, or an inbound play. Number 30 draws foul. Noah Rainwater draws his first foul for the Thomas Terriers, and on the free throw line will be Brady Reimer. He was going up and had a good layup going. He hits his first free shot. That is the first point for the Cordell Blue Devils, come from the charity stripe right here. 7-1 are scored with 4:42 left in this first parity play. Number 20, number 50, Camden Billy comes out, and Mannering comes out as the second free shot comes out wrong for Cordell. 7-1, still our score right here. Out to number 33 is Caleb Rainwater. Out to number 30 is Noah Rainwater. Noah takes the ball on the right side, guarded by Brady Reimer. There's a drive on the far side down here. There's a shot at the basket and a foul called somewhere. We'll shoot two. White, number 14, draws the foul. Bodie Gallagher will draw the foul. And I'm trying to get the other number that's on the floor. This will put Aiden Kelly on the free throw line. Number 42 is also in there for the Thomas Terriers. And on the free throw line will be Aiden Kelly, who hit 2 of 2 earlier. nothing but net as he drops his third free shot in there for his 3 points. Number 24 checks back in. 33, Caleb Rainwater comes out as Aiden Kelly gets ready to take his fourth free shot. We'll see if he can make 4 in a row. I bet he can. Off the rim, no good. Carson Nickel had a touch on it. It'll be white ball right here. Number 50, Camden Billy comes back in. And number 25, Aiden Kelly checks out for the Thomas Terriers. As we bring the ball up the court, it's Raiden Keeney with the ball. Raiden, it's an 8-1 lead for the Thomas Terriers. Drives down to Bodie Gallagher in the left corner. Clears it out to Carson Nickel. Gage Keister on the right side. Gage holds the ball high. They got the defense on him. He drives in, left side off the glass. Scoop layup is no good right there. And it will be Thomas ball. Raiden Keeney tapped it away, but it goes the other way to the Thomas Terriers. Number 42, left side off the glass. Gage Keister gets the rebound as it was a little bit high right there. Shot was put up by Caleb Fernandez. Brady Reimer puts up a 3 from the right side, and it will be a mismatch as we go down to 3:33 to go in this first period. Drive on the right side by Noah Rainwater, off the glass, no good. Clears it out, Gage Keister with the ball, finds an opening, goes in, right side layup. Gage Keister has the first field goal for the Cordell Blue Devils, comes with 3:19 to go in this first, makes it 8-3, a 5-point lead for Thomas. There's a drive left side by Rainwater into number 50. Camden Billy gets a deuce for the Thomas Terriers. And we've got one of the Cordell players a little bit slow to get up. A lot of contact right there. He said, no, I'm fine. Just let me think about it a second right here. And Bodie Gallagher said, I'm fine. He's walking it off. Went down a little bit hard right there, and it'll be Cordell ball here as the Thomas Terriers took a quick meeting with their coach right here, Elijah Zosky, and it'll be Cordell ball. So Brady Reimer inbounds to Gage Keister. Gage comes right side, looks, goes in, scoop layup down the middle, and a foul is called on Thomas right here as he gets ready for this one. Number 23 draws the foul. That's what they said on the board is 23. Let's go with 24. Jayton Mannering gets the foul. Inbound play for Cordell. Comes out to Brady Reimer. Reimer comes down the right side. Comes in tied up with number 23 who's on the floor right there. He's going to inbound. Number 22 checks in now also. And so we'll get you those names in just a second. And 2:53 to go in this first period of play. It's a 10-3, 7-point lead for the Thomas Terriers over the Cordell Blue Devils. Inbound over here to 22, who is J.C. Miller. Jace goes the far side down to Aiden, back to the left side. Shot put up by number 50, Camden Billy, and he's fouled as he goes up. Good contact right there. Number 14, Bodie Gallagher draws his second foul from in this ball game. Gives Cordell 14 fouls with Thomas having 2 team fouls, and Camden Billy will go free throw line to shoot free shots. He was in the act of shooting, so he'll get to take 2. First one rolls around and comes out wrong if you're a Cordell fan, right if you're a Thomas fan. Or right if you're a Cordell fan and wrong if you're a Thomas fan. Anyway, the first one rolls out wrong, and Camden Billy will take his second free shot. He should make this one nothing but net for his third point of the ball game. 11 threes are scored down to Raiden Keeney in the far corner. Goes in and out of the hands right there. Goes down to Superintendent Johnson down there in that far southwest corner of the court right here. 11 threes are scored. 2:40 to go here in this first period of play on semifinal Friday here at the Burns Flat Deal City Invitational Tournament. Down on the left side to number 24 is Mannering. To the right side, number 22. The drive there by number 50. And Camden Billy right down the middle has his 5th point of the ball game, and a 13-3 lead for the Thomas Terriers over the Cordell Blue Devils. Brady Reimer with the ball out on the right wing. Clears it over to Carson Nickel on the left side, down in the corner to Raiden. Back into Gage Keister. Jump shot from the free throw line. In and out, no good. Rebounded by number 24, Mannering. Mannering brings it down the court. Defense stays with him over to the left side. Reverse layup to Aiden Kelly. He's underneath the basket, puts it up, and a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a 30-second break and join them. You're listening to Blue Devil basketball right here on Fox Radio.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Back here at the Burnflat Deal City Invitational Tournament, the Cordell Blue Devils and the Thomas Terriers. Cordell is off to a slow start right here, to put it the way I see it on the floor right here. But they'll get the plug out here in just a second and be ready to go. Under 2 minutes to go in this first period of play. 15-3, a 12-point lead for Thomas. There's a drive here by Gage Keister. Checks up, clears out to Raiden Kenny on the left side. Comes back in, puts up about an 8-footer. Rebounded by Aiden Kelly for the Thomas Terriers. He'll clear it down the court. Brady Reimer takes it away from number 23, Ethan Hamberling. And it will be dual possession right here, and he'll give it to the Thomas Terriers, number 22, to inbound the plays as Jace Miller. Jace will get the ball in on the far side. To 24 is Mannering. Mannering on the right side comes into the top of the key over the right corner to Miller. Miller comes in off the glass, rebounded by Gage Keister for the Cordell Blue Devils. As we head back to the west end of the floor, finds an opening, drives in, clears it out to Raiden Kenny. Raiden cross court out to Brady Reimer, right side to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie said, okay, drive in into number 11. Brady Reimer gets his clock cleaned right there, but is all incidental contact. Down the other way to Mannering. He steps through, makes a pass to Kelly, and it goes out of bounds off of Thomas right here. 15-3 is their score with under a minute to go in this first period of play, and it will be Gage Keister with the ball. Comes to the top of the key, sets up from that point to Carson Nickel. Carson jump shot from the free throw line. Front iron right there, rolls out wrong for Cordell. Ethan Hamberling with the rebound for the Thomas Terriers. Comes down coast to coast, goes out to the right wing to Miller. Miller back to the near side to Mannering. Steps around the defense, tipped out by Kelly. He puts it back up, and he's fouled. And he goes down fairly hard. Maybe it's Brady Reimer with the foul. I'm not sure who is going to get that foul yet. There were 2 or 3 of them there. And so as he gets there, number 30 will get that one. Raiden Kenny will draw that foul as he does that one. Number 15 to check in for the Thomas Terriers on the break. And Aiden Kelly hits his free shot right there. 4 or 5 from the free throw line, gives him 6 points in this first period of play. Number 15 checks in for the Thomas Terriers, and I'll get you a name on that one in just a second. 2 more Blue Devils check in as Blaine Larson checks in for Cordell. And number 15 is JT Jones. So we got another one in for him. And Aiden Kelly has hit 5 of 6 from the free throw line, and will be Cordell ball as Cordell is down 17-3, a 14-point lead for the Thomas Terriers over the Cordell Blue Devils. Blaine Larson with the ball, clears it over to Gage Keister on the left side. Gage starts to drive, does a little stutter step, stolen away by number 15, JT Jones, and gets it back over to Hamberling. Hamberling crosses the timeline on the near side. Pass goes, cross-court pass back out to number 24, Mannering. Puts up a 3, rebounded by Bodie Gallagher for the Cordell Blue Devils. Brings it down the court. He's guarded closely there by 42. Shot offline right there. And at the end of the first period of play, it's Thomas 17, Cordell 3. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil basketball right here on 107 The Zone.
Hey, did you know that the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell has fresh, custom-made pizza made to order with your favorite toppings every day, all day until 7 p.m., except on Sunday when they're closed. And they even deliver it right to your door if you want, from 2 to 7 Monday through Thursday. They even have hot wings. And all this on top of their everyday delicious food. Fried ace beans, fried potatoes, and cornbread are a big favorite of mine, too. So put a little sunshine in your day and stop by or carry out your favorites from the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell today.
Folks, you can trust and depend on quality Whirlpool home appliances. And the best place to purchase Whirlpool is Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. They've got washers and dryers, refrigerators and ranges and dishwashers and so much more. The complete line of Whirlpool appliances. The best in the industry. And you'll get blue ribbon service from Cordell TV and Appliance and Furniture. We service everything we sell. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, 117 North Market in Cordell. Phone 580-832-5777.
79. Back here at Dylan just gave me a bad look right there because I was talking to editor Bob right here. Gage Keister drives in, takes the left. Is the basket good or not?
I kept his mic down.
Oh, okay. So I really wasn't on. You just turned my mic down. Okay. No problem. So, okay. Gage Keister's layup did count, so he'll get to take a free shot to go with it as number 25 draws his first foul called. Aiden Kelly gets his first foul called in the ball game. So this could be a traditional three-point play for the Cordell Blue Devils as Thomas leads 17-5. So it's got to have this one just get the wheels off and get the wheels back on the wagon for the Cordell Blue Devils. 17-5. Gage Keister's free shot is up and in and good. So 17-6. And we head the other way for the Thomas Terriers to the east end of the court, down to Noah Rainwater, down to the left side to number 33, Caleb Rainwater. Cross-court pass back to number 30, Noah Rainwater, and he rains another three. And I mean, they're going sky high, but nothing net when they come down. Right side to Bodie Gallagher, puts up a three, rebounded by Camden Billy for the Thomas Terriers. Back the other way, ball's picked up by Cordell number 32, Dawson Willard, who's new in the ball game. Gage Keister comes down the right side, tries to dribble around number 24, I believe it is, Mannering, and he'll draw his second foul right here as Raiden Kinney and Brady Reimer check back in. Blaine Larson comes out as Dawson Willard does also. They've had some good minutes on the floor, and number 24 comes out. Mannering comes out with two fouls. We'll check and see who came in for him. I think 42, Caleb Fernandez came back in for him. Gage Keister inbounds out high to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie Gallagher gets it over to Gage on the far side, the left side. Drives in off the glass from about 10 foot out. And Gage Keister has 5 this period, 7 in the ball game. 20-8 our score, 12-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Number 33 tries to rain one in. Caleb Rainwater. That one will not go down. And so rebound out to Brady Reimer to Gage Keister at the top of the key. Gage gets it over to Carson Nickel on the left side, out high to Bodie Gallagher, to Gage again out high on the right side. Tries to work into Bodie Gallagher at the free throw line, clears it back to Gage from about 25 feet. Money, he rained that one in there from distance. 20-11, a 9-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Over to the right side to number 42 is Fernandez. In the left side, reverse layup by Aiden Kelly, and he has his 9th point of the ball game. 2 deuces to go with 5 free shots right here. Brady Reimer with the ball over to Gage Keister at the top of the key. Finds an open, drives in from 12 feet left side. Banks it off the glass, and Gage Keister has come alive for the Cordell Blue Devils. 22-13, a 9-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Out to number 30, Noah Rainwater. Back over to Fernandez, back to the near side to Caleb Rainwater. Rainwater stops at the top of the key, right side. Down over to Fernandez from the right corner. He drops it in from about 17 feet out, and Caleb Rainwater from the right baseline makes it 24-13, stays at the 9-point lead. Gage Keister comes back down, drops one in from the right lane about 7 foot out, and keeps it at a 9-point lead at 24-15. Into Aiden Kelly, baseline left. He comes in, reverse layup. And Aiden Kelly has 11 points for the Thomas Terriers. Down to Carson Nickel, into Gage Keister. A good pick set right there. Out to Brady Reimer, puts up a big 3, draws front iron. Carson Nickel with a rebound into Gage Keister. Moving good out here. Comes over to Bodie Gallagher, into Brady Reimer, finds an opening, goes in, goes up. It'll be out of bounds off of Cordell. Number 15 to check back in. That'll be J.T. Jones checks in, and Aiden Kelly comes out to take a little break. 26-15, a 11-point lead for the A steal by Brady Reimer into Raiden Keeney. Right side, starts to put it up. He's fouled in the act of shooting. He was on the left side, then ducks around to the right, puts it up, but the foul will be on the Thomas Terriers. Number 33 will draw the foul. That will be on Caleb Rainwater. 26-15 is her score, with 5 minutes left in this first half of play. From the free throw line, Raiden Keeney gets his first point from the charity stripe right here. He'll get to take one more. He was in the act of shooting. Number 33, Caleb Rainwater, comes out. Number 50, Camden Billy, comes back in for the Thomas Terriers. And Raiden Keeney hits both of them right there. Good shooting, Raiden. He makes both of those, makes it 26-17. Ball comes down the court to Camden Billy. He gets in trouble with his dribbles, has a couple Blue Devils trying to put pressure on him, clears it out to Noah Rainwater. Noah on the far side, and Brady Reimer is with him step for step. Hands it off to Camden Billy. He said, I'm going to drive into the layup right here, but he forgot to dribble for the first 2 or 3 steps, and that's called a travel. 26-17, 9-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Ball comes back to Brady Reimer, over to Raiden Kinney. Brady Reimer top of the key, left side to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie Gallagher starts to work. Lob pass into Gage Keister on the give and go right here. Might have been tipped out of bounds by the Thomas Terriers, so Gage Keister will inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils. Inbounds to the far side to Carson Nickel, out to Raiden Kinney on the left side, out high to Bodie Gallagher, into Gage Keister. Gage backs up, puts up a 23-footer. It's good. 2 threes for Gage Keister in this period, makes it 26-20, a 6-point lead. That's as close as it's been since it was 6-0 for the Thomas Terriers. Over on the right side, Fernandez drives in, puts up a 12-footer. Rebounded by J.T. Jones, puts one up hard. It's tipped out by the big man from Thomas. Comes out to Rainwater, number 30, drops one in from distance. He has 3 threes for the Thomas Terriers. As we go down the court, Carson Nickel received the pass, but received a shot to the face right there by number 23, Ethan Hamberling. Not a strenuous shot. He was going for the ball. They got tangled up, and a foul is on number 23. It'll be an inbound play for the Cordell Blue Devils, and it will be Carson Nickel inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils in front of the Thomas bench. Gets it into Gage Keister. He looks at a 3, backs out of it. Bodie Gallagher set a pick for him, puts up a 3, and it will be Bodie Gallagher did a good effort trying to save it back in. Caleb Rainwater will check in for number 42, Hernandez, and Hernandez will come in. Hernandez will take a break, and one of the Rainwaters, number 30, Noah Rainwater, will inbound. Full court pressure, down court we go to number 23, off the glass. It's in and good. Ethan Hernandez has it on the fast break. Deuce. 31-20, back to an 11-point lead for the Thomas Terriers with 3:25 to go in this first half of play. Gage Keister out to the right side to Brady Reimer, finds an opening, drives in right side, and Brady Reimer is knocked to the ground by Aiden Kelly. Good contact. They were both good basketball plays right there, and Aiden Kelly will draw his second foul of the ball game. Number 15 is up. J.T. Jones is up to come in on the break right here. 31-20 to score. Brady Reimer will go to the free throw line. He hit 1 of 2 in the first period of play. He'll get to take 2 more right here as he was in the act of shooting. First one is up and good, nothing but net. 2 of 3 so far for Brady Reimer. He'll get to take 1 more. And Aiden Kelly comes out for the Thomas Terriers, and Raiden Kinney comes out for Cordell also, as Blaine Larson checks in for the Cordell Blue Devils. 3:21 to go, 31-21, a 10-point lead for Thomas. And it's in and good for Brady Reimer. He's hit 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. It'll be Thomas ball as they bring it up the court to Noah Rainwater, to the near side to Caleb Rainwater, who's across the timeline down to the right side to number 50. 50 is Billy. Over to the right side to 23 is the Hamberling. Shot put up from distance right here, and Billy gets the rebound, drives back in left side, and a charge as Billy runs over Bodie Gallagher. Bodie Gallagher has been the recipient of 2 or 3 of those contact deals, but he's drawn a couple of fouls off of him. This time the foul goes to Camden Billy. 31-22, a 9-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Back to Brady Reimer, comes near side, puts up a 3-point attempt. Bodie Gallagher goes to the ground. There's several of them, 2 Thomas Terriers and 1 Cordell Blue Devils go down. And Blaine Larson was on the bottom of the pile, and they said Blaine touched it last, but they were trying to pile on just a little bit right there for the Thomas Terriers. 2:45 to go in this second period of play. Lob pass down the left side to Billy, and it's even over his head, out of bounds. And Raiden Kinney will come in for the Cordell Blue Devils, and Brady Reimer come out to take a little break right here. 31-22, 2:39 to go in the first half. It'll be Cordell ball, inbounded by Carson Nickel to Gage Keister. Gage comes up to the 3-point arc, looks to his left, comes back out to Raiden Kinney, back to Gage Keister. Starts to make a move, finds an opening, drives in, finger roll, back iron right there. Raiden Kinney almost had it taken away from the Thomas Terriers, but it goes back to Thomas. Here on the near side down to 22 is Miller. Over on the right side to number 30, Rainwater. And lob pass into Billy over on the right side to 30, Rainwater. Puts up a Rainwater shot right there that goes over the rim to Gage Keister for the Cordell Blue Devils. Finds an open, drives in, right side off the glass, a little bit strong, and the score remains Thomas 31, Cordell 22. Down to number 22 is Miller for the Thomas Terriers. Over to the near side to Noah Rainwater. He'll go drive out to the top key, set up there. Blaine Larson cuts him off. Over on the right side, into number 15 is Miller. Back in right side to Billy, off the glass, no good. And Bodie Gallagher comes up with a rebound, clears it out to Gage Keister for Cordell with 90 seconds left in this first half of play. Back over to Carson Nickel to Gage Keister, finds an open, drives in, finger roll, and it's good. Count the basket on the right side right there. And a foul is called on Thomas. Count the basket, and the foul's on number 30, Noah Rainwater. That should be his second foul. 19 fouls for Thomas, 15 fouls for Cordell called in this first half of play. And on the free throw line, Gage Keister, free shot. First one is up and no good as it rolls off wrong. He'd hit one earlier in this period, but it's 31-24, a 7-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Little pressure on the Thomas Terriers as they inbound this time. Down to Billy near mid-court line right here. Left side to Rainwater, goes in. Left side puts it up. Gage Keister comes up with a loose ball. Good move by Bodie Gallagher to screen him off of having a wide open shot. Gage Keister called glass. He did call glass on that one, Bob, right there. He dropped that in there. Used the little basket on the backboard and dropped that one in there from distance right here. Gage Keister having a good ball game right here. Left side top of the shot put up, and Raiden Kinney comes down with the ball for the Cordell Blue Devils to Gage Keister. 31-27, a 4-point ball game right here with 40 seconds left in this first half of play. And Gage Keister going to work out high. I think we're going to go for one shot right here as number 33, Caleb Rainwater, comes out to guard him as we get down to 28 seconds. As Gage Keister starts to dribble, said, if you're going to guard me, we'll go in, finger roll. And they're going to call Gage Keister for a charge because number 50, Camden Billy, had been there for a little while, and they're going to call Gage Keister for a foul. You got 2 Blue Devils going to check back in as Dawson Willard checks back in and Blaine Larson does. And Gage Keister can come out and take a little break right here. Gage Keister with his second foul called in the ball game. Down on the right side to number 30, Rainwater. Out on the right side with 14 seconds. Down to the left side to number 33, Caleb Rainwater. Cross-court pass to Noah Rainwater. Comes in, puts up a 15. Rebounded by Carson Nickel to Blaine Larson. Comes down, launches one from about 30 feet. Had a chance. And at halftime, it's Thomas 31, Cordell 27. We're going to go hear from our sponsors. You're listening to Blue Devil basketball right here on 106.9 FM.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Check out the great savings this month month at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Get total cash incentives of $7,500 on F-150 XLTs or 0% for 72 months, and on Expedition XLTs, get 0% for 60 months and $7,030 in customer cash. Or you can get $9,780 in total customer cash. Hey, it's the Hurry Up and Save sale. Check it out and check out our used inventory. See Tom or David for your best deal. Ford, go further at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. We're always wheeling and dealing.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Larry and Kimberly Eshitai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel are proud to be Blue Devil boosters. They're proud to sponsor the broadcasts on the radio, and they encourage all of you to attend every game you can and support these fine young people. When you need them, Larry and Kimberly will be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They take care of all the details. A family serving families. Proud to be a part of Cordell and Sentinel. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
One day, they're plain grown up. The next day, they are one. As time goes by, the cost of college continues to rise. You know that college is important, but that expense may seem out of reach. We can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Phil Cleaver. Let's work together on strategies to help you tackle growing college expenses. Stop by our office in Cordell for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell. Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
And as we've come back to live action here at the Burns Flat Dill City Tournament, both teams have had a really good first half right here, and it's a 4-point lead for Thomas at 31-27 here at halftime. Thomas has been up as much at the end of the first quarter. It was 17-3, which is a good 14-point lead, and they've had that much or more a couple times during the second period. But Gage Keister kind of lit it up in that second period right there, as he had 20 points in the second period alone, so his 22 points here at halftime. Aiden Kelly has 11 points at halftime. Noah Rainwater, 9 points. Caleb Rainwater with a deuce. Camden Billy with 5 points. Caleb Fernandez with 2. Ethan Hamberling with 2. For the Cordell Blue Devils, Raiden Keeney has 2, and Brady Reimer has 3. So good opportunity right here to get this thing. It's down to a 4-point lead for the Thomas Terriers as they will inbound on the far side of the court. And to get to this consolation side, Thomas got beat by OCA yesterday, 79-52, and Lokiba Sickles beat Cordell 67-42. So some big ball games yesterday get both these teams to the consolation side of the bracket. Ball comes into Thomas, left side over there to number 33, Rainwater. Drives in, puts up about a 15, off the rim, no good. Gage Keister with the rebound for the Cordell Blue Devils. 31-27 is our score. Into Brady Reimer as they cross the timeline. Sets up at the top of the key. Looks like Cordell's working 4 low. Gage Keister comes out high. They're keeping Mannering on Gage Keister wherever he's at. They're not going to let Gage Keister have an open look if anybody can keep him from doing that. But as good of a player as he is, he ought to be able to get some openings as it comes around. Inbound comes out high to Raiden Keeney. Dishes off to Brady Reimer in the far corner. Back out here to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie starts to come in, drives in right side off the glass. Rebound goes to Noah Rainwater for the Thomas Terriers. Out on the left side to Caleb Rainwater. To the near side to number 24, Mannering puts up a 3. And Maxon Mannerly has his first points of the ball game. Comes from 3-point range at 34-27, a 7-point lead. Into Brady Reimer. Nothing there. Works out to Bodie Gallagher. To Raiden Keeney on the far side. The right side, the south side, out to Carson Nickel. To the near side to Gage Keister. Mannering stays with him step for step, makes a step move, puts one up from distance. Rebound comes down to Noah Rainwater down here. Had to set a pick so he could do that. Noah Rainwater puts up a 3 from the left side. No, Max Mannering puts that one up. Rebound to Carson Nickel, clears out to Brady Reimer. Reimer at the top of the key. Bodie Gallagher sets a good pick out to Carson Nickel. Comes in top of the key, right side over to Gage Keister. As Mannering sets for him, back out to Gage Keister, left side over to Brady Reimer, finds an opening, spin move, starts to go in. He's sandwiched between 2 green jerseys right there, so we'll see which one they call that on. Number 25, that'll be Aiden Kelly, will draw his 3rd foul. He'll have to come out as number 42, Caleb Fernandez gets up to come in after the shots right here. The shooting free shots will be Brady Reimer. He's hit 3 of 4 from the charity stripe as he gets ready to put his first one up off the back iron right there. Aiden Kelly gets the ball, hands it to the official. He'll get to take one more. Aiden Kelly has to come out with his 3rd foul right here as Fernandez checks in for him. Brady Reimer needs to make this free shot, then do a little more. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Mannering for the Thomas Terriers. and comes over to Noah Rainwater in the backcourt. Stolen away by Gage Keiser. He starts to drive. Right side scoop layup will not go. Rebounded by Rainwater, number 30. And he'll bring it across the timeline. Good steal by Cordell. Just didn't capitalize on the turnover. Into Billy at the free throw line. He gets double teamed. Bodie Gallagher was there. Left side over to Mannering. Mannering gets the ball back out to 33 Rainwater. Top of the key to 30 Rainwater. Off the back iron right here. And Billy comes up with a loose ball for the Thomas Terriers. Into 33 Rainwater. Puts up a shot from 10. And Brady Reimer gets the rebound. 34-27. Into the Cordell Blue Devils. Carson Nickel will go right side. Found an opening, got airborne, but he had been called for the travel right there as he went up one step too soon. And it remains a 7-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Down we go to number 30 Rainwater. Down to Fernandez on the far side. Saves it back into number 30 Rainwater from 15. Off the rim, no good. Ball comes up. And Gage Keiser tied it up with Mannering. Dual possessions called. It will be Cordell ball. So on the dual possession right here. And so Gage Keiser will inbound to Brady Reimer. Calls it for Brady. Comes in. 5:10 to go here in this third period of play. Brady Reimer works over to the left side. And number 33, Rainwater, stays with him. Gage Keiser gets down the baseline right, tries to save it back in for Cordell, but it'll be Thomas Ball. He was a little bit too far out of bounds to save that one. So it will be 30 Rainwater inbounding to Mannering. Mannering to the left side to 33 Rainwater. Rainwater left side, back down to number 30 Rainwater. Pass down low to Billy, drives in left side. Gage Keister gets in there, and Billy finally gets one put up, and he has his 7th point of the ball game, 36-27. A 9-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Lob pass down court. Raiden Keeney is faster than everybody. He gets down there first. Raiden's got wheels there. Gets it over to shot on the right side by Brady Reimer from 3 points. Brady Reimer gets the lid off for the Cordell Blue Devils. 36-30, a 6-point lead for Thomas with 4:15 to go in this third period of play. Lob pass down to Camden Billy, out of bounds for the Thomas Terriers. It'll be Cordell ball right here. And Gage Keister to inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils. Gage Keister will inbound to Raiden Keeney. Raiden will bring the ball up for the Cordell Blue Devils right down the middle of the floor. They'll be met at half court right here. Mannering goes to Gage Keister. Wherever he's at, he's his shadow right now. Raiden Keeney goes down to the corner, comes back out to Gage Keister out high. Gage says, I can work with this, to Bodie Reimer, to Brady Reimer. Brady Reimer puts up a 3, draws net, but on the wrong side of the net, so it does not go down. Ball goes down left side to Fernandez. Left side shot put up by 30 Rainwater. Rebounded out by Carson Nickel. He'll clear it back to Brady Reimer. Brady brings up the middle of the floor for the Blue Devils. 36-30 is our score. Thomas by 6. Into the corner to Raiden Kinney. Out high to Gage Keiser. He's out there at about 30 feet. He said, I'm not going to take that one. He's going to take Mannering to the hole right here. He clears it back out to Bodie Gallagher. Back to Gage Keiser. Reverse layup will not go. Carson Nichols there, but he got moved out of bounds. Left side layup for the Rainwater, number 30. Noah has his first deuce of the ball game, gives him 11 points in the game, and an 8-point lead for the Thomas Terriers at 38-30. Brady Reimer out to Carson Nickel. 3 ball. Thank you, Carson Nickel. He gets the lid off. Makes it 38-33, a 5-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Down to 2:50 to go in the ball game. Left side over to Hernandez, puts up a deuce. Fernandez puts that up, and Caleb Fernandez hits his second deuce of the ball game. 40-33, a 7-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Down to the near side to Raiden Kinney, puts up a 3 from distance right here. Rebounded by Billy. Billy comes down to the left side to Fernandez. Lob pass down to the corner to number 22, Miller. Out of bounds. Lead pass was a little bit long. Out of bounds for the Thomas Terriers. It'll be Cordell ball with 2:20 to go in the third period of play. 40-33, a 7-point lead for the Thomas Terriers over the Cordell Blue Devils in semifinal Friday. Out on to Raiden Kinney. Raiden to the top of the key to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie looks over the left side to Brady Reimer. Brady Reimer starts to go back over to Raiden Kinney. Raiden comes back in the lane, back to Bodie Gallagher. 3-ball front iron right there. Carson Nickel with the rebound to Brady Reimer. 3-ball off the rim, rebounded by Mannering for the Thomas Terriers. Stops, gets the ball over to Miller. Miller on the far side into the paint to Billy. Billy drives, gives it over to the left side to number 30, Rainwater, into Billy on the layup, put up, rebounded by Bodie Gallagher. Bodie clears it out to Brady Reimer. Reimer on the left side. He'll cross the timeline, comes to the left side here. As he goes down to the left corner, sets up the offense to Carson Nickel out high. Back to Brady Reimer. Brady Reimer follows him over to Raiden Kinney. Puts up the 3-ball, bounces off the iron, rebounded by Billy for the Thomas Terriers. Ball comes down the court. Timeout on the floor by the Thomas Terriers. We'll take a 1-minute break and join them. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Want to beat the heat? Run appliances like dishwashers and dryers late in the evening to keep the heat from affecting your comfort. Use cold water to wash clothes, and remember to unplug electric chargers, televisions, and any other appliances when you are not using them. Caulk exterior windows and doors and seal openings where pipes and ductwork meet the outside. Ceiling fans are a great low-cost way to move air so you don't keep that AC running all day. These energy-saving tips are brought to you by CK Energy.
CK is your energy.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evans Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evans and staff. You are a friend. Evans Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evans and staff at Evans Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Back here at the Burnett-Dill City Invitational Tournament, semi-final Friday right here. This is an elimination game, first of 4 games on the elimination side. Then there'll be 4 more championship games tonight, so you got plenty of time to come over and enjoy them in person or via the airwaves right here. So the Cordell Blue Devils and the Thomas Terriers have this one hooked up here, 40-33. Thomas on top with a minute left in this third period of play. Out to Miller on the far left side. He'll put up a 3 if nobody's going to guard him. It comes off the back iron. Gage Keister almost was there. Out to Fernandez. Goes out to 30, Rainwater. 30 is Noah. Over to Fernandez over the left side. Ball comes out to Mannering. It's tipped away by Carson Nickel. Then we have a little contact by Brady Reimer as they're trying to keep the ball away from the Fernandez on the far side. And it will be Thomas ball inbound on the far corner over there. Inbound to Fernandez. Shot put up from the corner from distance. Gage Keister with the rebound as it just touched backboard, no rim right there. Gage Keister comes down the court, dribbles behind his back as Mannering stays with him step for step out to Carson Nickel, right side. Carson in the paint to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie Gallagher goes high back to Gage Keister. From distance right here, 3-ball, nothing but net. Gage Keister gets the lid off here in the third period of play with 22 seconds left here in the third. Makes it 40-36, back to a 4-point lead. Left side down to Fernandez in the corner, over to Rainwater number 30. And Rainwater number 30 gets it out to 23 is Hamberling. Cross court back over to the corner, baseline left, shot put up by Mannering. Rebound to Gage Keister at mid-court, half-court, puts up a 3, had a chance, and at the end of 3, it's a 4-point lead for Thomas at 40-36. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Hey, did you know that the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell has fresh, custom-made pizza made to order with your favorite toppings every day, all day until 7 p.m., except on Sunday when they're closed. And they even deliver it right to your door if you want, from 2 to 7 Monday through Thursday. They even have hot wings. And all this on top of their everyday delicious food. Friday's beans, fried potatoes, and cornbread are a big favorite of mine, too. So put a little sunshine in your day and stop by or carry out your favorites from the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell today.
And as we come back to live action here at the Cordell Blue Devil Burns Flat ball game right here, Burns Flat Dill City Invitational Tournament. I've had those pizzas from Sunshine Cafe. Terry does a great job on those, and like I said, they even deliver. That's a good deal. 40-36, possession area goes to the Thomas Terriers. Trying to throw it around Brady Reimer. Lob pass down to Raiden Keeney, goes up on the right side, and Mannering is called for the foul right here. Raiden Keeney goes up to shoot the shot right here. And number 24, Maxon Mannering, will draw his third foul of the ball game, and Raiden Keeney will go to the free throw line. Raiden had not been to the free throw line yet, so Mannering draws his third foul. Raiden Keeney will go to Raiden's hit 2 free shots. He hits his third one right there, as that's his third point in the ball game. Let's have another one. Raiden Keeney on the free throw line. Raiden hits 4-4 from the free throw line. Good job there. So that cuts it to a 2-point ball game, 40-38, just underway here in the fourth period of play. There's Billy goes in on the left side, makes a pass down here to the back side of Aiden Kelly. That's a turnover for the Thomas Terriers. 40-38, closest Cordell's been since it was 2-0 early on in the ball game. Out to Brady Reimer. He'll go right side, comes out to Gage Keister, top of key, starts to work, puts one up from distance off the back iron right there, and Bodie Gallagher saves that ball back, but it goes to Mannering. Mannering comes down the court. Raiden Keeney goes with him step for step, and Mannering has his first deuce in the ball game to go with a 3. Makes it a lead right here. Shot put up from the corner by the Cordell Blue Devils, off the rim, no good. 42-38, a 4-point lead for the Thomas Terriers, and we come down the court to the near side to Mannering, puts up a 3 from the corner. Brady Reimer was there. There's a couple of them go down on the floor. We'll see who's it's out on. It's out of bounds off the Thomas Terriers, and 42-38, a 4-point lead for the Thomas Terriers here on Elimination Friday right here on the elimination side of the bracket. Gage Keister with the ball, clears it over to Bodie Gallagher, left side, back to Gage Keister. Mannering goes in, has the pick set for him. Gage shot comes off the rim on the right side. It goes to the Thomas Terriers. To Rainwater in the backcourt, to the other Rainwater, 33, back to 30 Rainwater is Noah. Back to the far side, down to Aiden Kelly, cross-court pass to Noah. Rainwater tries to go in, scoop layup up the middle, and Noah Rainwater has his 13th point of the ball game. 44-38, a 6-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. 6:16 to go in the ball game. Out to Raiden Kinney. Raiden top of the key to Brady Reimer, to Gage Keister on the right side. Gage goes out to Raiden Kinney, over to the left side to Brady Reimer. Into Carson Nickel, layup left side. He's fouled by big number 50. Camden Billy will draw his second foul for the Thomas Terriers. And Camden Billy has his second foul. This will put Carson Nickel on the free throw line. Carson has a 3 in the ball game, but he hadn't shot any free shots yet. So Carson, let's show Whitney that you can make a free shot or two right here. 44-38 are score with 6 minutes left in the ball game. Carson, free shot, back iron right there, rolls out wrong for Cordell. Get a few more position changes right here along the lane as they get ready to give the ball to Carson Nickel to take his second attempt right here. So Carson, time to hit a free shot for the Cordell Blue Devils. Off the back iron again, rebounded by Camden Billy for the Thomas Terriers. Score remains 44-38. Ball comes down to Billy. Left side down to 33. Rainwater puts up the deuce from about 15. They did call it a deuce, didn't they? Yes. 30. Caleb Rainwater hits his second deuce of the ball game. Out to Gage Keister, the right side to Carson Nickel, over to Raiden Kinney. Raiden to Bodie Gallagher, dribbles in, clears it back out here to the corner to Brady Reimer, comes down to the near side, and 33 Rainwater has his pockets picked. He's kind of sandwiched in there, and Brady Reimer will draw his second foul right there. Balls pinballing around off of each other from top to bottom, and it will be Thomas ball on the far side of the court. Mannering will inbound for the Thomas Terriers with 5:28 left in this ball game, and Thomas has the 8-point lead at 38-46. Down to the near side to Noah Mannering, in the paint to Aiden Kelly. Kelly gets the ball back out to Billy. Billy on the left side over to Mannering from 3-point range, rebounded by Bodie Gallagher. Dribbles through traffic, clears it out to Gage Keister. Gage comes down the near side, 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Gage starts to dribble, comes back out high, backs up just a little bit. Mannering stays in his pocket wherever he's at. Brady Reimer clears it out to Carson Nickel, back to Gage Keister. Gage looked at that one from about 30 feet, said, I better not. Back over to Raiden Kinney, back out to Carson Nickel, 3-ball. He hit one earlier, will not go down this time. Short iron right there. 8-point lead for Thomas here. 4:35 to go in this one. Lob pass down to Aiden Kelly, who can't hit the reverse layup. He hit one of those earlier in the ball game. And he looks at, Billy looks at the coach as they go back down the floor. Well, it's a good thought, just didn't work. Down to Gage Keister on the near side. Gage starts to work, comes over to the left corner, back over to Brady Reimer on the far side. Right side goes in, goes up a little bit strong, rebounded by Caleb Rainwater. And he'll get back over to Noah Rainwater on the far side, the left side. Back down the court, down to Aiden Kelly in the left corner. Ball comes in to Billy, baseline left, and Bodie Gallagher knocks out away, but they had him sandwiched, so one of the Blue Devils got him, and can't tell you for sure which one. Number 1-4, they're going to give that to Bodie right there, as Bodie will draw his third foul for the Cordell Blue Devils. So one of them probably made contact, but Bodie Gallagher has played a good ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils, and on the free throw line, Camden Billy hit one free shot in the first period. So let's see if he can shoot two. He was in the act of shooting right here when he was fouled. So the first one was in and good. He has his 8th point of the ball game, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. And Dawson Willard checks in for the Cordell Blue Devils. And Raiden Keeney comes out to take a little break. Under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. A couple more. Thomas Terry's going to check in. And Camden Billy hits his 3rd of 4 free shots. He has 9 points in the ball game. He'll come out and take a little breather right here. As number 42 checks back in, Caleb Fernandez makes it a 10-point lead for Thomas at 48-38. And clock is running over to the far side to Dawson Willard, out high to Carson Nickel. Carson left side to Brady Reimer, trying to run around the screen. Clears it back out here to the Gage Keister at the top. He stays out high right there, and Jackson Mannering stays with him step for step out to Brady Reimer, back out to Bodie Gallagher on the near side to Brady Reimer left side, comes to the top of the key, tries to get through traffic out to Gage Keister, top of the key. 3-ball, he hits that one. Gage Keister gets the lid off there. Timeout on the floor by the Thomas Terriers. 3:25 to go in this ball game, and I'm assuming it'll be a coach called full timeout. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Folks, you can trust and depend on quality Whirlpool home appliances. And the best place to purchase Whirlpool is Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. They've got washers and dryers, refrigerators and ranges and dishwashers and so much more. The complete line of Whirlpool appliances. The best in the industry. And you'll get blue ribbon service from Cordell TV and Appliance and Furniture. We service everything we sell. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. 117 North Market in Cordell. Phone 580-832-5777.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Back here at the Burnflat Dill City Invitational Tournament right here. This is semifinal Friday. 48-41 is the score, with the Thomas Terriers leading the Cordell Blue Devils by 7. Thomas has the ball inbound on the east end, headed to the west end. Out to Noah Mannering, over to the near side to Aiden Kelly, back out to Caleb Kelly, Rainwater. Back into Kelly, left side off the glass. It's in and good. Count the basket. And Aiden Kelly has his 13th point of the ball game. as he was fouled in the act of shooting, made a spin move into the basket, put it up, and number 12, Carson Nickel, will draw his first foul called in the ball game. 50-41, a 9-point lead, and number 50 checks back in. Camden Billy checks back in for the Thomas Terriers. Aiden Kelly has hit 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, and this first one boinks off the rim, rebounded by number 30, Noah Kelly, and they're going to say the foul was called on the floor right here, and number 14, Bodie Gallagher, was a little upset with that one, but he might have missed the ball and had more contact than anywhere else, so he's going to come out and take a little breather as Dawson Willard checks back in for the Cordell Blue Devils, and it'll be Thomas Ball underneath their own basket. Noah Kelly, Rainwater, will check into Aiden Kelly, left side back over the right side to Caleb Rainwater. Ball comes back out to Kelly, right side, puts it up from 12. Gage Keister with the rebound. Under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Thomas leads by 9. Gage Keister drives in, clears it out to Dawson Willard on the left side, on the right side, and he hits a 3. They give him a 3 on that one, so Dawson Willard got the lid off right there. Makes it a 6-point ball game at 50-44. Down to the left side to Billy, right side to Kelly. Kelly gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Dawson Willard with the rebound for the Cordell Blue Devils. Comes down court to Gage Keister. Gage up tempo, drives left side. Mannering is in his pocket from top to bottom. And I think they're going to call Mannering for a foul right there, as he's more of a shadow than anything else. And Mannering has his 4th foul for the Thomas Terriers. And Bodie Gallagher checks back in, and Raiden Kinney comes out. Yes, Mannering has his 4th foul, but he's been in the pocket of Gage Keister the entire second half. He's closer than a shadow right here. Brady Reimer gets ready to inbound to Bodie Gallagher on the left side. Set shot, 3-point off the rim. Almost had it. Aiden Kelly comes up with the rebound for the Thomas Terriers. 2:15 to go in the ball game, and a 6-point lead for Thomas at 50-44. Down here to Billy, over to top key to 33 Rainwater, out to 30 Rainwater at the top key. That's Noah. Out to Mannering on the near side. He's looking for help right here. Coach calls help, and we're going to take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on OKSports.tv.
Check out the great savings this month at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Get total cash incentives of $7,500 on F-150 XLTs or 0% for 72 months. And on Expedition XLTs, get 0% for 60 months and $7,030 in customer cash. Or you can get $9,780 in total customer cash. Hey, it's the Hurry Up and Save sale. Check it out and check out our used inventory. See Tom or David for your best deal. Ford, go further at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. We're always wheeling and dealing.
As we come back to live action right here, it got 11th. They called the officials over. Somebody else was concerned about whether Dawson Willard's shot was a 3 or a 2. He thought it was a 2, and they said no, it was a 3. So Dawson Willard remains credited with a 3 right there. Mannering inbounds to the backcourt to Noah Rainwater. He'll cross the timeline, trying to kill a little clock. Under 2 minutes to go in the ball game, and it's a 6-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. A drive right side as Billy loses his dribble. He was kind of sandwiched between 2 white jerseys, but they're going to say he lost his dribble and attempt at a shot right here. Gage Keister finds an opening. Finger roll layup on the right side. Gage Keister has 30 for the Cordell ball game right here. 50-46. It's a 4-point ball game with 90 seconds left in this ball game. Into 33. Caleb Rainwater goes right side off the glass, and pinballs around. There are several people there. Whistle is blown, and so number 1-4, they're going to give that to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie Gallagher is going to foul out of the ball game after a great defensive battle right here. Bodie Gallagher is not happy with himself or maybe the calls, but he is a good player. Yeah, he's a good player and doing a good job and fighting as hard as he can, doing a super job right here. And 33, Caleb Rainwater will go to the line to shoot a free shot. That's his first time to the charity stripe. He hits his first one for 5 points in the ball game, 51-46, with 93 seconds left in this ball game. And Caleb Rainwater gets ready for his second one. Nothing but net on both his free shots right here. Gives him 6 points in the ball game. 52-46, a 6-point lead. Out to Raiden Kinney to Brady Reimer, puts up a 3, rebounded by Aiden Kelly. Ball comes down the court to Caleb Rainwater, down to the near side to Mannering. Lob pass over to the far side to Noah Rainwater. Noah starts to dribble, comes out to Mannering. Minute 10 to go in the ball game. Ending number 50 drives in, puts a shoulder down. A foul's going to be called on Cordell, even though number 12 will get the foul. Carson Nickel will get the foul right here. And Camden Billy will go to the free throw line to shoot free shots. He's hit 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. His 5th attempt right there is a boink. He'll get to take one more. So 52-46 with 1:06 to go in the ball game. 66 seconds. His second one rattles around, comes out wrong, and Brady Reimer comes up with the ball down to Raiden Keeney, out to Gage Keiser. Spin move in the paint, right side off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Aiden Kelly for the Cordell Blue Devils. Clears it out to Camden Billy. Left side down to Mannering, down to Billy again. There's a foul by Carson Nickel to stop the clock right there. He said he'll go in with both hands right here. 52-46, a 6-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. And got number 23 and 42 to check in. 23 is Hamberling and 42 is Fernandez. And Aiden Kelly will come out of the ball game for the Thomas Terriers. On the free throw line will be Camden Billy. His first free shot is in and good right there, as he's hit 4 of 7. He'll get to take one more. 53-46, a 7-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Second one missed, rebounded by Dawson Willard for the Cordell Blue Devils. Down to Gage Keister, comes in, spin move in the paint, right side, puts up a shot. He might have got fouled as he goes out of bounds and crashes pretty hard down there on the baseline at the window. If you're familiar with Jim, number 24 or 25, 24, see, they give that to 24 is Jackson Mannering, will foul out of the ball game for the Thomas Terriers with 5 points in the ball game, and Mannering will foul out for the Thomas Terriers. He's been in Gage Keister's pocket the entire ball game right here. So Gage Keister, he loses Mannering in his pocket. Where he's been, Mannering has been there the entire second half of the ball game. If Gage would have sneezed, Mannering could have handed him a Kleenex and helped him clean up right there. But that's how close they've been. Or if he had an itch, he could have scratched it for him. So Mannering has had a great defensive battle, and his fouls have come mainly by being in the pocket of Gage Keister. Gage Keister has 30 points in the ball game at this point. There's 40 seconds left in the ball game. 53-46, a 7-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. And Gage Keister, this will be only his third free shot of the ball game. It's nothing but net, as he's hit 2 of 3 from that point, and so he'll get to take one more. 53-47, a 6-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Blaine Larson will check in on the next break, and he drops 2 of them in there, so that's 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. And 53-48, a 5-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Coach Gallagher said, get up here. You've got to have somebody off the court. Got a sub come in, and Coach Gallagher's helping out all he can right here. Into Caleb Rainwater. He'll bring it down the court. Lob pass down the court to Noah Rainwater. Tapped away by Carson Nickel. Good save by Rainwater. Comes down the hall down to Adams Kelly right here down on the near side. And Raiden Keeney said, I know I've got to foul him, so he'll foul Caleb Rainwater. So Raiden Keeney draws his second foul right here. Dawson Willard to check in on the next break for the Thomas Terriers. As he comes in, Blaine Larson will come out. Use him for size right here. He's a little bit taller than Blaine Larson is, even though Blaine Larson doesn't know he's not 10 foot tall. On the free throw line, number 33, Caleb Rainwater, who just hit 2 of 2 from the free throw line, puts up his first one and drops that one in there. So Caleb Rainwater's hit 3 of 3. They've all come in this fourth period of play. Makes it 54-48, a 6-point lead for the Terriers with 25.6 seconds left in the ballgame. And he hits 4 of 4 from the charity stripe right here. Makes it 55-48, a 7-point lead. Brady Reimer with the ball into Gage Keister, puts up a 17-footer off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Noah Rainwater, comes down the court. And I think Gage will draw that foul right there for the Cordell Blue Devils, as Gage will draw his 4th foul for the Cordell Blue Devils. Knew you had to do that to stop the clock. 14 seconds remain in this ball game right here. 48 for Cordell, 55 for the Thomas Terriers. And number 30, Noah Rainwater, who's not shot a free shot in this ball game, comes to the line of scrimmage right here to the free throw line to shoot this one up. And his first one rolls around and drops in there. So he's 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and that gives him 11, 12, 13 points in the ball game. 11, 12, 13, 14. As he hits 2 of them right here, so he's 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. And we got a whistle on the inbound play. Got a couple of subs coming in. Number 50 comes back in, and they had a sub, didn't get them in, so the whistle stops the play so they can get back in. 14 seconds left in the ball game, and an 9-point lead for the Thomas Terriers. Inbound to Aiden Kelly out high. That'll be your final score. Cordell 50-48, the Thomas Terriers 57. So the Cordell Blue Devils will be eliminated from this tournament here on the semifinal Friday by a final score of 57-48. Running down the scoring right here for the Thomas Terriers, Jace Miller in with no points. Ethan Hamburg has 2 points for Thomas. Caleb Fernandez with 4. J.T. Jones was in with no points. Camden Billy winds up with 10 points, 3 of those from the charity stripe, 4 of those from the charity stripe. Caleb Rainwater winds up with 4 and 4 is 8, 4 from the charity stripe and 2 deuces. Noah Rainwater winds up with 15 points for the Thomas Terriers. Good outing. 3 threes, couple deuces, and a couple from the free throw line. Aiden Kelly winds up with 13 points as he hit 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Then Jackson Mannering fouls out with 5 points in the ball game. He had a 3 and a 2. For the Cordell Blue Devils, Dawson Willard got in. He had 3 points for the Blue Devils. Blaine Larson, no points. Bodie Gallagher fouls out with no points. And Carson Nickel winds up with a big 3 for the Blue Devils. Brady Reimer winds up with 6. He had 3 from the free throw line and a 3, so he winds up with 6 points for the Cordell Blue Devils. Then Raiden Keeney hit 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Big shooting from the free throw line for him. And the difference in this ball game is Gage Keister. Gage Keister had a 20-point second period of play because they had run up to a big 17-3 lead at the end of the first period. At the end of the second period is 31-27, a 4-point game. But Gage Keister had 20 points in the second period of play. He hit 5 threes in the ball game. He had 6 deuces and 3 from the free throw line. So he winds up with 32 points in this ball game, and the Blue Devils come up short. One side note right here for this ball game: this is the first time since 1994 that the Blue Devils have been eliminated from a tournament early. But that tells you the quality of these teams, the quality of these Blue Devils are playing great ball. Next action for the Cordell Blue Devils will be home next Friday night. But for the Blue Devils, the Lady Blue Devils will play for consolation final tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. So go by, tell your sponsors thank you. Dylan's here to help us out today, and we appreciate him being here. Came all the way from college, just take a day off to come here and work. We've worked him hard, fed him good. He's ready for a nap, Mom. You've worked him way too hard today. But the Cordell Blue Devils fall to the Thomas Terriers by his final score of Thomas 57, Cordell 48. We're going to wrap it up from here. So thanks for listening. Tell your sponsors thank you for making this possible. We'll be back at 1 o'clock tomorrow for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils playing Consolation Championship. You've been listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.